You already know, man. Superhero fitness, let's go. Yeah, I'm getting to these games. Yeah, I'm getting to these games. Yeah, I'm getting to these games. The sweat, the strain, and the pain, it's all a part of the game. We getting to them games. Yeah, we getting to them games. Yeah, we getting to the game. Superhero, the name of the cage.
What up, superheroes? CJ Washington Jr. at your service. So at this point, we've all heard about the passing of Rich Piana and Dallas McCarver. Rich Piana died from, they put him into a medically induced coma, and he died a few days later, they say, from a drug overdose. Dallas McCarver died from choking on some food apparently, and there have been some reports that said he died from an insulin shot. So a little bit of why I'm making this video is to put that information out there. If you haven't heard it yet, definitely go do your research and look into the deaths if you're interested in Rich Piana and Dallas McCarver. Rich Piana, we know, famous bodybuilder, probably more famous for his 5% brand and also for his Instagram and YouTube following. He won Mr. California back in the day, and he was a huge guy. Met him at an expo one time before, so he's probably more widely known for that. Dallas McCarver finished as high as Mr. 8th in Mr. Olympia, and that's pretty much his claim to fame. So I wanted to put that out there, and then I also want to pay respects to him and his family. Rich Piana has been really controversial over the years. I'm going to put that to the side and not really touch on that in this video. So just want to pay my respects for those two guys in the sport of powerlifting, in the industry of fitness, in which I am a part of. And so I just want to take the time to do that and pray for their family through this difficult time. All right, now with that to the side, I posted a video a month ago, I want to say, about C.T. Fletcher and his heart transplant. So with that comment section of that video and the comments and things I want to see around Rich Piana and Dallas McCarver, I decided to give my input about steroids. So I made a video about C.T. Fletcher going into the hospital. My comment section has been going crazy with steroids. I look at Rich Piana's steroids. I look at Dallas McCarver, steroids. And it sort of got under my skin a little bit that in people's death, and I understand YouTube comments and the comment section is all trolling. I understand that point. But at the same time, it sort of got me, I feel some type of way about it. Yes, there is dangers to steroids. Steroids is a drug. So we all know that. But I don't think we should be so quick to pass judgment on anybody that takes steroids and say this guy is trash, say this guy is you can't give him praise for the things he's been able to accomplish in his career because he takes steroids. I don't think you can shun away his advice because he takes steroids. I don't think you can do anything with the guy who takes steroids because he takes steroids. Yes, steroid is a drug. If you abuse drugs, if you abuse steroids, it's lots and tons of detriment to your body that you will be doing. But so is raw powerlifting for the guys who don't take drugs. You think squatting 550 pounds is great for your body? Do you think playing football and taking those hits are great for your body? We do things in competition as a competitor that's not great for your body. We do them to give us an advantage to win. In football, steroids are illegal. Performance-enhancing drugs are illegal. You should not do them. In track and field, they are illegal. You should not do them. In acting, PEDs are not illegal. In bodybuilding, in fitness, to become a fitness model, steroids, PEDs are not illegal. In the sport of bodybuilding, let's be honest, if you're going to win Mr. Olympia, if you're going to step on that stage, you're taking steroids. You're taking performance-enhancing drugs. This is called a spade. It is what it is. Am I advocating kids, you watching this video and other adults take steroids or PEDs? No, of course not. What I'm saying, to each his own in your sport for what you got to do. What I'm saying is that why are we so quick to condemn everybody else that's doing it? It's not like you could take steroids, go home, sit on the couch, eat Skittles, Reese's Pieces, and Boston baked beans, and get gains. You cannot progress in your sport doing that. You still have to go to the gym. You still have to grind just like everybody else. In track and field, in football and basketball, and baseball, when those things are outlawed, then yeah, you shouldn't be doing it. If you get caught, condemn that guy. Other than that, we shouldn't be condemning these people because that's their choice. Who am I to say that he shouldn't do that? Who are you to say he shouldn't do that? The only thing I have a problem with are the people that say, I'm doing it natural, but they're not. I have a problem with those guys. The people that remain anonymous, I'm fine with that because you just have to use your own, your own intellect. Bodybuilding, the top guys can't do it because they got sponsors. And so they sponsors paying them millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars to pump this protein that you're going to buy. They can't say, okay, I'm taking Tren, or they can't say I'm taking testosterone boosters, or they can't say I'm taking steroids because then they're going to lose their endorsements. So I understand it for the top bodybuilder guys. For YouTube guys, for fitness models, when you're getting paid, I understand it. For everybody else, if you're taking it, cool. If you're not taking it, fine. Either way, you still got to work and you still got to train. It gets unfair in two ways. It gets unfair when you're taking performance-enhancing drugs and you're competing against people that's not taking performance-enhancing drugs. When you're taking performance-enhancing drugs and you're telling people you're not, you're leading them to believe you're getting this way through other means. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that. Some of the information that we get from the people that take performance-enhancing drugs is great. So just because I'm natural, I'm not going to dismiss this guy who takes performance-enhancing drugs or that takes steroids and say, I'm not going to be ignorant enough to say his information is not good. I hate when I see that too, that we say, well, he takes steroids, so I can't believe nothing he say. Or he's natty, I can't believe nothing he say. I think we're dismissing people way too much, and I think we're too judgmental of these people. Way too judgmental. If you want to take performance enhancing drug of any kind, I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm not going to judge you in any regard here or there. And I suggest everybody else watching this video, just because somebody else does something that you don't approve on, don't mean that person is a bad person. Rich Piana, I applaud him because he outright told you this is what he did. He outright told you. So then you can make a decision to use or not to use. And that's your decision. Not mine, or not C.T. Fletcher's, or not or not Michael Hearn, or not Mike Rashid, or not anybody else's for that matter. It's yours, man. So you got to do the research and understand the stress that you're putting your body through either way. If your football player is banned, don't take him. If you're a track athlete is banned, don't take him. If you're a fitness model and you decide to take steroids, to each his own. But I will suggest that you be forthright because you got people looking up to you. So be forthright in your information that you're giving out. If you're a YouTuber, be forthright in the information you're giving out. If you're an Instagrammer, be forthright in the information you got going out because you got people looking up to you for information. Take this job as being a YouTuber seriously, as a motivationalist, as a speaker, because people take this information and they run with it. So take this information and take this position that we're put in and honor it and give out, great information and be transparent in the information that you give out. Hopefully I ain't leave nothing off. That was a lot that I felt I wanted to say about steroids. And another thing I want to add too, if you've been in the gym for an extensive amount of time, I've been competing in sports since I was 16 years old. I'm 36 now. So I've been doing this for over 20 years. If you've been doing it long enough, you've considered performance-enhancing drugs. You've considered steroids. Don't be foolish to say we don't have these conversations. For me, I decided that I didn't want to go that route. But I'm not going to condemn anybody else that decides to go that route as long as they're being transparent. Top level bodybuilders cannot be transparent because of endorsements. If you're getting a protein supplement endorsement and they're specifically say, well, you can't say, I understand that because it's your livelihood, it's your kids eating. Don't say I'm not, but just avoid the subject and let people determine for themselves. That's the last little thing I wanted to add to that. So, like I always say, man, enough with all this talking, man. Don't be stingy with my gains, with your gains. Share this video, like, please comment. I don't care if it's negative, trolling. Please comment, and subscribe. It's your guy, CJ Watson Jr. Bye.